Happy all year to you and yours. This is Michelle Crenshaw, and I am broadcasting my first episode, I guess you would call it, of my video blog for the Grown Ass Citizens Network. The GrownAssCitizens.com website is what I'm really trying to say. This is kind of a practice test. I want to be able to just comment on a couple of things. It's January the 2nd. It's about 7:30 in Los Angeles, California. This is a big step for me because I've been a bit more underground, but you know what? Everything is escalating at such a rate that I don't really have the option of just sort of quietly complaining anymore. So hence this video message so that I can try to reach more people and just to inform you. That's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to persuade you to do anything. I'm only here to inform you of what's going on and to express my own opinions about some things, which I hope will give you some food for thought. So, for example, let's start with right now I'm just looking at the news feed from the Associated Press. I do follow the Associated Press, and I recommend that you do the same. Usually, I go to the whitehouse.gov site, and I look at the State Department broadcast, which is daily, Monday through Friday, unless they're out of town, something like that. Secretary Kerry or his um, team. And I also look at the whitehouse.gov, which is where you will hear from um, basically what's going on here in the U.S., not necessarily foreign affairs. So the Associated Press is always present, and I like to sort of connect what I hear in those White House broadcasts and the questions that I'm hearing, and then how it comes back reported in the media. So I like to follow who's there and see how they report what they heard, so I can sort of verify, did I hear the same thing they heard, or you know, it's sort of like who's crazy, them or us, which it's always them who's crazy, not us. So let's start with this one here. Two newspapers call for clemency for Edward Snowden. This is from the London Associated Press. The New York Times and the Guardian newspapers have called for clemency. Clemency for Edward Snowden, saying that the espionage worker turned privacy advocate should be praised rather than punished for his disclosures. What do you think about that? Should he be praised or should he be punished? I was kind of surprised, honestly, at how many people were just kind of like, well, yeah, they're listening to us, but they have to listen to us because, you know, that's the only way we can be safe. Um, that kind of boggles, not kind of, that boggles my mind completely. I don't get it. I don't understand how somebody knowing my business makes me feel safer. I understand how me knowing my business makes me feel safer, but I don't exactly understand how Obama knowing my business will make me feel safer. Or the police or the NSA or anybody else. I don't get it. So, you know, and I'm often on the fringe of this train of thought because I don't agree with most things that the government representatives put out for us to chew on. So the rest of the article says the papers, both of which have played a role in publishing Snowden's intelligence trove, suggested late Wednesday that the former National Security Agency contractor's revelations about the United States world-spanning espionage program. The United States world-spanning espionage program. How anybody can say that sounds correct, right, legal, just, honorable, how anybody can justify that under any circumstances is beyond my moral, humane comprehension. But it's right here anyway. The United States world-spanning espionage program were of such public importance that they outweighed any possible wrongdoing. So is he a hero? Is he just like the watchman at the gate saying, hey, this should not be okay. Hey, burr, burr, burr. Is he that? A true burr, 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 whistle blower? They had to call it a trumpet blower. Or is he just some guy that broke the law? I guess you have to think about it and you have to decide. I knew they were listening in all along, so I loved getting the verification, and I appreciate Snowden for kind of letting me know that. And now, it's on Meet the Press and different news shows, and they're discussing it all the time and debating it. And there's open dialogue about how much privacy are we willing to sacrifice. I personally want to keep my privacy. And it bothers me that I have to make a video and actually violate my own privacy a little bit to help some folks. And I did say folks because that's what they call y'all. The folks. Y'all, the government's folks. Lord have mercy. Um, so yeah, tried to break my own privacy laws of nature to get on the air and to say to you, um, fear, false evidence appearing real. They need to register, monitor all of your phone calls, all of your emails, all of your text messages to keep you safe. That is false evidence appearing real. They don't have to do all that to keep you safe because they're not keeping us safe anyway. They're keeping themselves safe. So that's probably what they want to do. Make sure they're keeping themselves safe from people who want to tell the truth. Because if you know the truth, you'll be free. And the objective is that you won't be free. So, think for yourself. That's what we say here at Grown Ass Citizens. Think for yourself and live free. Or you can let them think for you and live in bondage. It just depends. But the Spirit of the Lord is upon me to set the captives free. That's what I'm here for. Myself and anybody else's mind that wants to be opened up to the truth. God love you. God peace. God speed. Happy all year to you and yours. And I pray that you will get something out of these future broadcasts. But that's just the beginning. It's kind of a test. If I like it, I'll leave it posted. If not, I'll start over again. Every day is a new beginning. Remember that. You don't have to stay stuck in what somebody told you 20 years ago, or 10 years ago, or 1 year ago. God bless. Think for yourself and live free.